Hi guys, it's Chrissy with Chrissy's Divine Design Tarot, and today we are doing a reading for Chris Evans and his wife Alba. I believe it's Batista. Hopefully I'm saying that right. Um, I didn't look it up for spelling or how to pronounce it. I did look it up to find out what her name was. So let's get started because we did do a reading about whether that child was his or not. We have judgment here. Things are starting to change. All right, we have the King of Pentacles himself coming up about a decision. Okay, let's see here. All right, so feeling a little caged in, maybe in this not about fatherhood. I feel like this is new and in awe. I'm getting like stepping into that role. I feel like this is love is in the air kind of awe for a child. Like, it's different type of love, right? And it's a love of a child. I mean, it's undescribable. Um, Looks like maybe looking at what the boundaries might be when it comes to work and going back to work. Maybe he is between jobs at this point, or is maybe looking at going to work, but maybe on maternity leave himself in a sense of for the new baby. I don't know how long that lasts for. Maybe that's coming to an end at this point. Yeah, they're a team. Whoever the Empress is, this could be his wife. Getting. I feel like this is. Hmm, feel like he's unsure about what the boundaries might be about going back to work, and they are a team. So, and he seems very happy here. Happiness, Nine of Cups. I feel like he's really at that point of feeling content, that sense of well-being. Ten of Swords here. I feel like there might be a little bit of fear here, or I I don't feel like it's betrayal. However, let's just see. Okay, well, we have the love, the truth, and I feel like he might be feeling like there's when it comes to this love, he's going to be truthful about the fact that this love could be a very painful love. Anything happened to his child, he might be looking at things of how important things are in his life. Well, let's just see, or the fact that the love between is a little fearful that that person can hurt him in such a way if he was to be betrayed. Just seeing the amount of how that might affect him. Let's see. Well, just showing that he's going after what he desires here. He is emotionally available. I mean, he's very balanced when it comes to emotions, very compassionate and sensitive and understanding, and maybe even hanging on to hanging on tightly. I feel like hanging on to the energy, maybe saving for things, or let's see. I feel like he doesn't want to go anywhere. But the Seven of Cups, it could be an illusion. It could be wishful thinking. I mean, it could be a lot of things. Choosing wisely, Um, I feel like there's a lot of opportunities here when it comes to love. Not that there's other people, but a lot of different things to look at. Yeah, he's not going anywhere, it looks like. He feels like he's already won. I feel like he's facing the truth when it comes to things. He may not want to leave to go and do a role right now. He may be worried about leaving his family regarding this. There's some inspiration coming up, though. It looks like he's working through some things here. I feel like whatever he's had that set him back, maybe it's money issues or maybe he hasn't played a role in a bit. I don't know. I don't, I don't know. I don't look up the information, so I don't know. Maybe he's in a role already. I don't know. But I feel like he doesn't, he wants to enjoy being a dad. I feel like he's stepping into that. Is that child his? Let's see. Is that child his? Let's see. What is he thinking? Oh, looks like there might be some introspect here about some loving words that he's thinking about. Let's just see here in the chariot. And I feel like with this is kind of this is that self-control, right? Um, as a suitor, uh, having that self-control, putting down any burdens and walking away from any of that. I feel like this is kind of that loyalty situation here. What is this? He's very attracted to her. I feel like this is, do I dare say that? Yeah, he wants to invest in this. I feel like he's really taking the lead or is kind of respecting things. He might get bored eventually, or there might be something he doesn't like, but they've got a partnership. Oh boy. I feel like there's um hmm, Two of Cups, the Seven of Swords, and the Knight of Swords. Okay. I feel like there's some sort of dissatisfaction about anybody cheating on anybody and taking action on that. Um, I feel like his heart might be all in. Yeah, he doesn't want that. Yeah, I feel like there's a real fear here, worry, that somebody's going to tell something here. What is this? I feel like he might, I feel like what this fear might be is that is she there for the money? Um, that would really kill him that he married somebody that is just after money. So I feel like there's real fears going on here, but I feel like he's very happy with what's going on. But it wouldn't take much for him to worry about something going on behind his back. Yeah, he wants that long term here. Let's look at the love. I'm just gonna put that there. Let's look at the love between the two of them. This is interesting then, because I'm really feeling some. Yeah, I feel like he feels she's the one. Yeah, there's falling in love here, perfect match. Not that her worth depends on him, but I feel like he sees her worth, respects that. Twin flame recognition. So it could have been very distinct in this energy between the two of them that he's opened his heart to, and he might be very generous, gift giving, holding those cherished memories with this. Things have unfolded naturally, but I felt like it was really fast, giving some friendly support and wanting to jump into the unknown, but is worried here, has that worry, might be looking for support from a friend. Yeah, there was a lot of magnetism that pulled each other. Now, this might be his soulmate, that is he's meant to be with, that he's feeling it's a perfect match. Let's see what actions are being done here. Yeah, this is a new beginning or a new chapter for him. I feel like with becoming a father, trying to be in the flow here and voyage. I feel like if he goes away for work, I feel like there's some concerns here. Not that she's going to cheat on him, but it's still she could hurt him in a way that nobody else could hurt him when he's given her his heart. So it's one of those things that the realization of how much power that other person has when it comes to his heart. Let's see. Well, he said inner peace, so we'll see how this goes over here because this is where. All right. So once he's has some more freedom away from and getting maybe going to work, I feel like there's a different type of burden put on him in a way of he has a family now. There's a gateway here. He's got to walk through this and not focus so much about um, the negative intentions that he might be feeling here. That, yeah, looks like the universe is trying to get him to focus on walking through the gate and not put too much stock in maybe what people are saying. Oh, she's married him for the money. I feel like there's most celebrities have that is about that. There's bravery here, though. So, what is the bravery when it comes to this? Maybe walking through that gateway. Let's see what situations might occur here that might get in the way of this or be an issue. Yeah, there's that unconditional love I was feeling here. Very interested in talking and texting and hovering. I feel like doesn't really want to go too many places, doesn't that realization of if anything happens to him or her or the child or whatever, I feel like it's a thing. Yeah. Um, it looks like they're maybe talking about when they got engaged. I do believe they're already married. Unconditional loving. Look at this. A lot of, yeah, happy and joy, bringing that baby into the life. Love calls. Like this is all the things that I'm saying here that they're feeling towards one another is this unconditional love and just how much that depth, the realization of how much that would hurt if it was taken away. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, look at that. Still in love. Love is coming, passionate, insane chemistry. So I do feel like this is he feels she's the one, but separation. Yeah. I feel like when this is yeah, unsure about things, missing you, thinking about you, yearning for you, there's sadness about going back to work or having a separation where he's not there to witness what's going on for the baby or going back to work and not being there. I feel like there might be things that run through his head. All right, yeah, about how this would affect him if he was abandoned or stop break up or a separation here in terms of ending things, but is the separation just time apart because of work, going somewhere of a different destination to be on a movie or whatever. You know what I mean? So let's see what the good, the bad, and the ugly is. I feel like one of their fears is about a breakup. So I feel like there's pressure on them though, from the public. Not sure what this is. It's almost there's a reason that the public isn't happy about something. Now, what could that be about? Don't they like her? Maybe. Um, Is there an age difference? Maybe. Uh, is he robbing the cradle, essentially? Is she that much younger? Like Johnny is with his 20-year-old or whatever. So is there a big difference in age? Or, you know what I mean? Like, are people saying certain things about the baby? Maybe that it's not his and things like that, which kind of gets maybe his mind going. He's got a vivid imagination if he can step into a role. So let's just see what else is showing up. So poverty, courthouse, and great fortune. Okay, so I feel like this might be a thing about being married, not getting divorced, or that doesn't believe in a divorce, or maybe his parents were divorced. This is a problem for this. Maybe there was, I'm getting, because this is here, and I talked about this already about the material Dala. He'd be really sad if that was the reason she married him. So I feel like there may have been things put in the maybe a contract here. Maybe it was approved. Uh, what do you call that? It starts with a prenup. Yeah, prenup. Oh, I can't even say it. I don't know why I can't say it. Prenup. Jeez. All right. So there's a message in the distant horizon. There might be something here. Maybe he can't come home right away. Maybe there's a message that he can't get home. Maybe he did something against the law. I don't know. Um, there might be something keeping him from coming home or something like that. Yeah, it has to do with the journey. So maybe he can't get back for some reason. All right, we have the privileged lady. So he is giving to his wife. Um, There's an official person here when it guided love here. So what is this? To do with maybe buying another location. I feel like whatever this is, ooh, main female. So this would be her. Maybe she comes to him wherever, is it a family home or something? I don't know. What is this? Hmm. There might be a feminine trying to take this from her. Or maybe she's trying to take something from him. Oh. If she was to use that child against him for child support or breaks up with him and silent treatment, I feel like she could get whatever she wanted from him. Is this his biggest fear? Possibly. Is she here just to get my money? Is she here just to do this? There's no real love there. And this might be one of his greatest fears. Yeah, this is a message of concern, that she's just there to take something from him. So I feel like this might be a struggle. It's usually a big struggle for most celebrities because they're not sure if you're there because you love them or if you're there because of their money. So I get it. I understand why that would be an issue for most celebrities because you may not be sure about the intentions behind something. All right, career angels. So And the angels are going to help him get something in the next bit here if he isn't already in a movie or series, maybe through Netflix. I don't know, whatever it is. Um, Something to do with the career. So they're going to help him with that. They're going to help preventing any bullying. I was really kind of getting that people were dissatisfied about something when it comes to the two of them. The fans don't like something about this union. I don't know what it is. I don't know. Angel of Patience. So they're definitely trying to. It's almost like let time just let it blow over is what I'm getting. Does angel of family. Yeah. So these are things that are important that they're going to help with more abundance here coming through. And I feel like this might be because there's going to be a reason why he can't come home right away. There's that inner peace here. And maybe there's some worry of jealousy here to do with when he leaves. Maybe the wife is worried he's going to cheat on her. I don't know. Let's just see. Yeah, angel of travel. So when he leaves, there's thoughts creeping in. Angel of meditation. So maybe trying to de stress with meditation and detoxification. So um, it's almost like getting those bad thoughts out of their head or out of his head or her head or whoever the one is who's having these thoughts, whether it's Chris or his wife. And then angel of stress. So definitely the meditation might be for stress of things, maybe worrying about pictures to do with the movie, maybe the co-star, that kind of thing. So I feel like there's an added stressor here when it comes to this. So let's just see here. I'm kind of curious about this other woman. So am I going to start where I have extended readings? Hmm, I think I might. So I'm going to extend this as a membership thing. So if you want to see the other part of this, um, we'll see you through the membership. All right, you guys. Hopefully you're going to click on into the membership. Membership will be that you get to see this before anyone else, at least a few days before I put it out to the public, or a week, or I don't know, whatever. So I don't know what the standard is for that, but I'll figure it out, I guess, as I go. So there is another woman here. So or is that her? She's sitting at home. So, let's just get this up here because I feel like this is about this travel. So, guided here with love. So, somebody might be getting guided in or guided to come over, and that might be to do with his wife. So, I'm going to do the other cards here, the after tarot. So tune in to the membership if you want to see the extended. All right, guys, don't forget to hit that like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you next time. All right, later.